the last class, we seen till difference between new column and new measures. And we will even discuss when to create the new tables in the coming class. So far we understand when to create the columns, when to create the measures. And in the coming class, we'll see when to create the new tables also. Sometimes we'll create some new tables. When to create it, we'll see. Now, we'll talk about, so in the DAX, you need to learn two things. Whenever we need to create the new information, new columns or measures, new columns or new measures, we need to use functions and operators. Let's talk what are the different operators we have. Let me open Power BI desktop. Let us load some tables into the Power Pivot. Yes.
Actually, yesterday you have shown one table. There is a difference between columns and measures. Where can I find that table?
Power Pivot material. I shared one material with the name Power Pivot material. So in the Power Pivot material, you will find it.
Okay. That has already come or what?
I shared a mail to you, Power Pivot material mail. So in that mail, you can find it.
I'll check it.
Let me load the tables. EMP, DEPT and manages tables. Click on load. And let me even load orders table also. Orders table also. Let me load orders table also. Fine. Now I have the tables. So now let's go and discuss about this operators. What are the different operators we have? We'll discuss now. Let me go to D drive. These are the different operators we have. So we have different types of operators, guys. Arithmetic operators, comparison operators, text concatenation operators, and logical operators. Logical operators. Let me write it here. Types of operators. Types of operators. So as part of operators, first, sometimes while writing the formulas, we might need to use arithmetic operators. Last class itself, we seen it. In the EMP table, when you want to get total salary, I used arithmetic operator called plus. So for every row, when I need a value, I click on new column and we written the formula. In the formula, we written salary column plus commission column. This plus is an arithmetic operator. And the same way, I want to derive the unit price. I have sales by quantity, guys. If you look at this here, I have a sales value and quantity value. I want to derive the unit price. Sales by quantity equal to unit price. So when you want to divide, you want to use this arithmetic operator. So how in other languages, we have arithmetic operators for addition plus, for subtraction, for multiplication, for division, for one column to the power of another column. You can use these operators in DAX also. Same way, comparison operators. Sometimes when you are writing the formulas, we need to compare and we need to write the formulas. We need to compare and we need to write the formulas. Let's take an example. I want to increment the salary for employees where salary equal to, where department number equal to 10, guys. I want to increment the salaries for employees who belongs to only 10th department. For 10th department employees, I want to increment the salary by 1000. For all other employees, I need to have the same salary. Only for 10th department employees, we need to increment salary by 1000. Salary and 1000. And for all other departments, 20, 30 other departments, we need to have the same salary. We need to have the same salary. For that, what I need to do? Click on new column. So this time, I want to revise the salary of the employee. Revised salary or salaries, revised salary. You can give any column name. After equal to, we need to write the formula, guys. While writing the formula, this time, I need to check the condition, guys. I need to check the condition. If I'm using, whenever we need to check any condition, we can use if function, DAX function. If department number equal to 10, when this condition is true, so department equal to 10, that I'm using equal to a comparison operator. If you look at this here, equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, all this comes under comparison operators. So whenever there is a requirement, we might need to use it. Now I am using a comparison operator equal to, when department number equal to 10, what I need to do? I need to increment the salary by 1000. When this condition is true, what you need to do? Result if true, I want to increment the salary by 1000. When this condition is false, what I need to do? I need to have the same salary. When this condition is false, I need to have the same salary. Just close it, press enter, guys. Press enter. When you go and check it here, you'll see for 10th department employees, the salary got incremented by 1000. For all other department employees, you are seeing the same salary. So if you see this formula, the requirement is something like, when you find a department number 10, increment the salary by 1000. When you find any other department, show the same salary. To write it, I written the formula there. Right? We written the formula there. So in that formula, what are the things I used? So in that formula, I use existing column called department number column, existing column called salary column. I use existing information, and in that formula we use operators. Equal to is a operator, plus is a operator. We use operator, comparison operator and arithmetic operator. And we use DAX function also. If it's a DAX function, sometimes to achieve the requirement, we need to use all of them, guys. If you see, so we will use existing information, DAX functions, operators, and constants. Sometimes we'll even write constants also. If you see, this 1000 is a constant, guys, constant. So when you write the formula will contains all this, guys. When you check this formula, so here salary and department number are existing columns, existing information or existing columns. In the above formula, what is the existing information I used? Department number column and salary column. Along with that, we use operators. So we use DAX functions also. We use DAX function. What is the DAX function I used here? If. DAX function I used if here. DAX function if. We used if. And then along with the DAX function, we use operators also. Along with the DAX functions, we use operators. We use comparison operator and arithmetic operator. We use operators like what? We use plus, comma, we use equal to. These are the two operators I used it. Sometimes we'll even use constants also. Constants. To fulfill the requirement, we might need to use the constant like salary plus 1000. 1000 is a constant. We use some constant values, guys, 1000. Like this, to write the formula at max. When you write any formula, in that formula, what are the things you will see at max is, you'll see existing information, DAX functions, operators, and constants, guys. Maximum, these are the things you can see in any formula, any DAX formula. Right. So we will go and see when we will use other operators also. For now, we understand at a high level when to use this comparison operator equal to. In the going forward classes, I'll use every operator to achieve some requirement. We'll be having different requirements. To achieve the requirement, what we will do? To achieve the requirement, we will try to use every option what we have. We'll try to use every options what we have here. Okay. And there are some cases where we need to use text concatenation operators. So if you want to concatenate one column with another column, we can use ampersand, guys. Text concatenation operator. So look at this. When I want to derive the quarter here, so I have a orders table. In the orders table, I have order date column. From the order date, I want to derive quarter. When I want to derive the quarter from the order date, click on new column. We have a function with the name quarter function. When I want to derive the quarter, I have a function with the name quarter, guys. Quarter. When I use quarter function, from which date column I need to derive the quarter function? Order date column. When I pass order date column, when I press enter, it will show quarter number here. So instead of having the quarter number here, so this quarter is a DAX function. From order date column, the date belongs to which quarter we are deriving it. Instead of just showing the number, better to concatenate a text called QTR. Before this, I want to concatenate a text. Whenever you need to concatenate text anywhere, you can use an operator called what? Ampersand. Text concatenation operator is ampersand, guys. So I want to concatenate a text here. Quarter. Always you need to write hard-coded text in double quotes, guys. Whenever you need to use any hard-coded text in the formula, I need to use in double quotes. I need to concatenate this text. This is a hard-coded text, QTR, and one space with the quarter number what we are getting. When I press enter, it will give QTR3, QTR4, something like this. Now you can show in the visuals. Whenever you need to concatenate a text, you can go and use QTR. So ampersand, guys. This is one text and this is another value. Whenever you need to concatenate something, you can go and use ampersand here. So that is text concatenation operator. We'll even discuss it. And then logical operators. There are some cases when both the conditions are true, do this. When both the conditions are false, do this. When like this, when you want that kind of requirement, when I have that kind of requirement, what I need to do? So what we need to do is, when you have a requirement like this, so we need to go and use logical operators. When any one of the condition is true, if you want to show something, you need to go with double pipe. Double pipe is nothing but or operator, or logical function or operator. So if both the conditions are true, double ampersand, and so we will discuss it, guys. We will discuss extensively. For now, what is our requirement is, I want to increment the salary for, so previously in the EMP table I incremented the salary for only 10th department employees. I want to increment the salary for 10th departments as well as 20th department employees also. When I want to increment the salary for both 10th department and 20th department, when department number equal to 10 or when department number equal to 20, I need to increment the salary, guys. I need to increment the salary. Click on new column. And so I want to increment the salary for revised salary for both 10th department as well as 20th department, both 10th and 20th. So now again you need to write the condition like this. If department number equal to 10, I want to increment the salary by 1000. So else I need to show same salary. When you go like this, it will increment the salary for only 10th department. It will not increment the salary for other departments. It will increment the salary for only 10th department. If you want to increment the salary for other departments, how can I increment it? So EMP department number equal to 10 or double pipe, or department number equal to 20. You don't bother anything here, what we are writing. You will understand every formula what I am writing here. This time, whether department number equal to 10 or department number equal to 20, it will increment the salary by 1000. So if you go and see 10th department, it got incremented the salaries. 20th department, it got incremented the salaries. Other than 10 and 20, you'll see the same salaries. So when either one of the condition is true, when you want to do something, you need to use a double pipe, guys. double path or operator, and when both the